What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger, just Chad coming in with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. I'm dropping the Kroger.
Litigation?
No, I'm just, I'm separate. That time is done.
Yeah.
It's time to separate. We're here with my compadre, John Thomas. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
And the Titan of Taint, Strider Wilson.
What up?
You're with the legend, Joey Avery.
It's great to be here, guys.
I got a new special out.
Yes.
Live from San Francisco, out on YouTube.
I appreciate you not making me wait till the end to do a plug. But But yeah, first debut special, Joey Avery live in San Francisco. It's out free on YouTube. Very pumped on it. And
he's
very
a
pumped
hilarious
to be here.
guy. He's a great joke writer. He's got great charisma too. It's a rare combo. Go check it out, guys.
Yeah, give it a look. It's fun. It's free. It's my life's work.
Dude, that's the best.
And the Don't Tell guys shot it?
It's not a Don't Tell special. I did it with my friend Tim Young, who comes on the road with me, and then we brought in Kyle, who started Don't Tell, is a great friend, and he came in and helped direct it. And so we brought in like some Don't Tell people, but quite frankly, couldn't afford the full package. So we got about 50%, which was perfect.
But it looks great.
Looks amazing.
I'm very proud of how it came out.
Oh, San Francisco. But we're at in San Francisco.
Punchline San Francisco, which is my home club. And
let's go.
Once that date was on the calendar, I was like, I could think of no better place to do it. And I'm such a hometown slut,
Those are your people.
Yeah, it's great. And like the mural's already painted. It looks like a cool backdrop.
Yeah.
And it's tough to do. I think the toughest thing, and maybe we'll all agree, is performing in front of people you know. Like that first show when you got to call in the favors, like, come out, it's a big night for me. Like, and you're like, fuck, let me get this one out of the way. And then when it's like strangers, did you feel looser and like, let's go? Like, it's hard performing it at home.
It's very hard. And I've been doing it forever because I always do a hometown show in San Jose every Christmas. And it's like so fun because everyone's there and we can do an after party. And I'm all about the after party.
Yeah.
But then the show's about to hit. And I'm like, why the fuck do I do this to myself?
Yes.
But yeah, it was great. Most of my people came to the fourth show of the weekend.
That's nice.
And I ended up just doing that one fully improvised. So it was like jokes they hadn't seen and stuff like that. But
that's awesome.
I had some stuff about my parents in this one, and I kind of had to be like, hey, maybe you guys shouldn't come. And my mom was not pumped.
How hard did you get after him?
Well, at the time they were going through I think it's called a silver divorce or something. Whatever happens when you're old and try to get
You're just kind of over it. You're like, I think we've done enough
and
here.
so I talked about that, and my mom was not pumped about that. And then my dad ended up dying after that. So sorry,
man.
not my fault.
Not your fault.
Not my fault. No,
dude.
he didn't care. He was chilling.
A lot of contributing factors. I told my parents, I was like, my dad got mad at me for like squealing on him about something he did way back in the day to like his girlfriend's daughter or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, you motherfucker. He's like, you sandbag me. And I was like, you know what? My dad does that shit all the time, so I didn't feel like horrible, but I was wrong. And I came with a new policy. I'm like, look, if I saw it happen, I'm allowed to talk about it. All right. Yeah. If I didn't see it, it's not my business.
It's a tough thing when you've got like stuff, very personal stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I try to ride a delicate balance and make sure that it all makes sense. But it's still not fun to just hear like, just so you know, I'm going to be talking about you in
if someone else did it to me, I'd freak the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's why I got into this thing, so I'd be the one holding the...
You get like one negative comment, you're like, keep my name out of your fucking mouth.
What's that quote you have about hometown stuff, prophet?
Oh, yeah, you're a prophet everywhere except for your hometown. I forget who said that, but it's like people you grow up with know you and have a perceived notion of you. Or like I've got a lot of siblings, and like if I'm doing comedy or reaching out, like even if I buy a new jacket, my brothers will be like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are you doing? You don't wear jackets, dude.
And you got mad at your little bro when he got a subscription to Esquire magazine.
Hated it. What are you, a wannabe? It's not us. It's not
what are
you.
A wannabe lawyer?
Yeah. He's a lawyer now.
Is he really serious? Yeah, dude. So he became Esquire.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of sick watches, dude.
I remember when my brother started watching Revenge on Fox, I was like, we don't watch shit like that. Why the fuck are you watching this, man? It's very upsetting. Well, this is good nostalgia because today, guys, we're going way back. It's nostalgic heavy. We're going to draft the best school moments. So these are rites of passage, rituals, the top marks, the coolest shit that can happen when you're coming up K through 12, these are the top moments. And all right, so to figure out what our order is, we do odds or evens. Are you familiar with this game?
Odds or evens?
You throw out a 1 or a 2.
Do I do it secretly?
You go behind your back and then you throw it out like you're shooting it.
Great.
All right, we'll see if you 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, I'm last. Whoa, could be good. You know what? You picked that up quick. Most people, it takes a couple tries.
I've been around the block a couple times.
You've hung out with dudes before.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
Now paper, rock, scissors for the first pick.
Okay.
You might get the first pick, Joey.
Oh, it's shoot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn, I was on too hot of a
But
streak.
you even call yourself quick there. That's still
I know
impressive.
what you're going.
No, you don't, because now it's a whole different game. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck. I thought it was high school moments, but it's any school
what?
moments.
I think it's gonna be high school. Sorry.
I mean, I can
Or did
do.
you go all the way? Did you go all the way, Chad?
I was thinking mostly high school.
Okay, copy. What'd you do?
I did everything in college, but
All right, let's do everything. Let's do everything. Sorry, Joey.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's okay.
At a
That's
deficit.
okay. A lot of these are evergreen, but mine are going to be a little high school slanted. But I can.
And mine are too. And Chad's on a hot streak. He's won 2 in a row, and he's been picking very
dude,
well.
You can't gas me up like
Wait,
that.
how do you win?
Pressure's on.
We have we
rank?
a judge call in at the end.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah,
And
who's
then
gonna judge?
we
Do we
put
know?
up polls at the. Yes, we'll do Aaron.
He's a beast. Yeah.
All right.
Last time I really screwed up, Joey, and we drafted best things about being a dude, and I drafted first overall, and I didn't take Wiener.
I heard that.
mistake,
I think
dude.
you went with the code, right?
The Bushido.
Yeah, you went with the code. And then you tried to turn it into just swords.
Yes.
Which is so close to penis. You could have just hung in the pocket.
Dude, exactly.
You were like slowly getting close to. You even said sword fights.
Closer and closer, dude.
Closer and closer to dong.
I think you're gonna bring the heat right now, bro. I gotta tell you,
I feel decent about
He's
it.
good. He's on it.
this
He's locked
you
in.
Get it.
All right, my first pick. It's what the samurai do. No, I'm just kidding. Bushido code.
History class.
I mean, I'm just gonna. Okay. Your first makeout.
Oh, nice.
Your first makeout. I mean,
Yeah, I remember. That was sick.
yeah, dude. I mean, you're thinking about it. You're growing up. You start to get boners. You start to enter puberty. You know, the dong is working. You see the ladies. You're like, I don't even know what game is. I don't even know how to talk to.
How old were you?
How old was I? Man, I think I was six. Was it? Yeah, I made out with this Romanian girl in 6th grade, and then
Beast.
I thought she gave me her.
She was a professional.
Yeah.
Hired gun.
Working girl. Yeah. Sweet. She took good care of me.
But yeah, first makeout, it's just awesome, and then you tell everyone, and it's just, I mean, you can't beat that moment. Just you're on a high.
It's the best.
I'm still on a high from it.
Now here's the thing. Now I love you. You're my bro. But this is not exactly, and we gotta really figure out, sort of, Joey, as we go, we gotta figure out what the list is. How is this tied to exactly to school?
I said first makeout on, well,
maybe it's like you
at
tell your
school.
boys about it. JT, we might need you to step in here. I don't know. I need clarity, dude.
I don't know.
I
think it's, you know,
I mean, you're of course school
For a
age,
first
but how is
pick
a school moment?
related to school. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you fucker.
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, mine won't
Well,
have a
it's
lot
tough
of
because some of
sex.
these are like school age rites of passage.
Yeah,
Like I was gonna put hooking up with your crush, same thing. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
That was
thing.
gonna be your number
A
one?
crush is, it was gonna be, but now, you know.
Whoa.
I mean,
are you doing
it's
this-
not
you
growing
doing
up
this-
just
I
about
like
trying
the-
to get action.
I like
Yeah,
the phrase
exactly.
of hooking up too,
Yeah.
because that leaves a little more leeway for fingering, for hand
yeah,
jobs,
hooking up is such a better
for
term.
tit grabs.
Yeah, because
Well, but I can't do that after makeout. I feel like it
no,
covers
you
it.
can-
Yeah.
Finger
you
blasting's
already
on the
ate that
table.
bone.
I mean,
Well, and I
take
was
that.
known as the finger blast assassin, but that's a story
you
for another.
really?
Yeah, in college.
Dude, really?
Dude, that's radical. dude.
How did that come to pass?
Well, because I was just getting really good at doing it, but not necessarily going the full.
Yeah.
Because like I was getting so quick to it, where I would like consensually, be doing it like mid-event,
Live.
like not even
I've seen
leaving.
guys pull that off.
100%. Like we had this like big like music festival on campus, and I might have got 2 in a night. You know what I mean? And
This
it was
is
all
amazing.
yeah. And so I would do it on the dance floor, and everyone liked it, but then I'd kind of lose track of them.
Me and my
hooking
buddy
up.
were talking to a girl one time. Her name was Brookie Cookie was her nickname.
Yeah.
And some badass dude just rolled up had like a cigarette in his ear, a cigarette in his mouth, just like looked like Ryan Cabrera, and he just rolled up to her and he's like, "What's up, rookie?" And then he just started fingering her.
Oh my God.
And she was super into it. She
liked it, dude.
And
that's the key,
And
though.
we were just standing there and we were like, what the hell? And then like after a minute, he was like, all right, later. And he just walked away and like lit his cigarette.
Yeah, there's a key to being a good finger blast assassin, which is knowing that they're into it, because there are guys who do this in a non-okay way.
No, look, guys,
and I want to be clear about that.
This is a black belt move.
Yes.
You need to know where you're at ranking wise. Don't go try this at your local dojo.
Don't just try it without knowing that you're clear.
Don't do this.
100%.
Don't do this. This is like Jackass.
But when you're good, you're great.
God bless you, brother.
So when you'd see girls at school and stuff, would you give them like a little?
I never
magic
quite
fingers?
progressed to that point, you know, because I almost think if you
like
start
Johnny Ringo,
if you
or
let them
something?
know it's your
Yeah.
move,
a quarter in your hand,
they're
just
less
like this.
pleased.
Did you have a signature move? Did you have like a technique that you would tell your boys about?
Nah, it just kind of happened.
You just go
it's
with
a
the flow
state.
It's like jazz for you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Dude, there was one time when one of our buddies, I don't want to use
I
names,
was just
bro.
thinking the same
He was
thing.
all bragging us. He's like, dude, fucking fingered our girl last night. Like, dude, I was just like, he's like, I was just in there just rubbing the bean, dude. He's like, dude, just DJing so smooth.
He's
so
like, I
nice.
barely touched, I barely
He's
grazed
like,
it.
dude, freaking Niagara Falls, bro. And then we're really good friends with the girl. And so he left and we're like, all right, that's sick, dude. Dap it up tight. Good for you, bro. He leaves. We're hanging out with the girl like a week later. We're like, dude, so you and my boy, like whatever, how was that? She goes, it was a jackhammer. He's like, the guy had zero grace. It was like one gear and it was 6.
Yeah.
She was like, it was
the opposite.
so...
He was really funny about it though, because we all went out together at a bar and he just kept going. He had a beer. He just kept going, "I'm so sorry," and like apologizing, but like playfully. It was very funny.
It was amazing. Yeah, she was the best. She still is the best, dude.
Yeah, I remember my first finger. I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I felt the pearl.
Dude,
You feel it,
yeah.
like the little man in the boat, and you're like, whoa.
yeah.
It took me a while to feel that.
Yeah.
Because the first one, I'm in high school, I was just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, you
for
just
sure.
know
Once you
Thank you
get your
so
mitts in
much.
there, you're pretty
Yeah.
pumped.
Yeah,
you can't
even
believe
finding it. It's so much lower than you think it's gonna be.
Crazy that they put it there.
Yeah, you're like, what? It's still going, dude.
Yeah, when you feel the vagina. Yeah,
Dude, for the
so-
next week, you just look at your hand. You're like, oh, dude,
You're
this
him.
was there. Yeah, you were there. Dude. Oh.
Yeah, dude. You know what? This is why it's the best pick.
I mean, I don't
'Cause
know.
we
Are
just
you
keep
doing this
talking
at
about-
school, dude? What class were you doing it in, dude?
Dude, behind the bleachers, dude.
Dude, that's what you should put, bro. Should we give him that he can make out behind the bleachers? I don't know.
It's up to you.
No, I don't know.
Dude, I used to French this girl
Thank
in
you for
6th
asking.
grade between periods. We would meet up. We knew each other's schedules.
Joey
We
was
would
living
meet
the
out front of
dream.
class
Yeah.
and just lick each other's tongues.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's
It's
so
quite like
awesome.
make it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but the girl was a demon. She went back and forth between me and my best friend like 4 times
Did that
over
cause-
a 4-period
Did
year.
you guys fight a lot?
We've never been the same.
For real?
Me and that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't cross me in matters of love.
Yeah. Well, dude,
No,
I
man.
mean, it's just the possibility too. When you're at school and you'd see a girl and you'd like say something.
Yeah.
Then like, I remember this one girl would give me a hug all the time, and I'd feel her boob. I was shorter.
Yeah.
And I'd feel her boobies, and it was like,
It's just unbelievable.
JK, the dude, that was her initials. I won't say her full name
Yeah.
out of respect. She used to put them, she was 8th grader when I was in 7th grade. She put them big juggies in my face and hugged me. And I was just
Bro, that's
a
radical.
smitten boy.
I was
dude.
just thinking about these like last night before bed, and like it fired me up, but then it like kind of made me sad.
Little
Right.
It's too nostalgic.
know.
I was like, dude, I miss some of these seminal moments.
yeah.
Dude, we went to Catholic school, and then you would do like the peace be with you before like you receive the Eucharist, and you would usual
Yeah.
peace be with you is like a good handshake or a hug. And dude, you would go around and hug every girl. I swear to God, some dudes were getting to second base during peace be with you. It was radical, dude. It was the best. It would
Taking
take
the
45
body
minutes.
in.
Church
Kids would be like,
horny
"All right,
is a
you're
different
done."
kind of horny too.
Oh,
Because so
yeah.
many wires are getting crossed. All right, Joey, you're up with this number 2 pick.
Okay. I mean, yeah, so many of mine were romantic. I'm going to go kind of down the pipe here. It might be aggressive for a first pick, but I'm going to say Yearbook Day.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Good pick.
I'm going to say Yearbook Day because this is
That's huge.
when you find out really where all the work you've been putting in all year
Yes.
with the girl you have a crush on, with the dude you think you're boys with. You finally get the yearbook. You're going to find out where you stand.
It's a massive moment.
Yeah, it's a huge
a
moment.
massive moment.
I had girls doing arts and crafts in my yearbook.
Get the hell out of
I would
here.
send it home with them.
Dude, were you the
for
bro?
like a
I was
day.
about to say,
yeah.
if you send it, I sent it to just a class with a girl. Like I had a huge crush on this
Yeah.
girl, dude. what up, Christy? What up, dude? Chris loves when I say her name.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, she took my yearbook to class with her. I was like, I can't fucking wait to read that. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
I can't wait. And I would save it. I
Suspense.
wouldn't do it. And I'd be like, how much did she take up? It'd be like one blurb, like, have a good summer. I'd be like,
Oh, that's the worst. So it can be heartbreak. It can be heartbreak
then
too,
they'd
but
say-
that is the school experience.
When they'd say, I'll see you this summer.
Yeah.
oh,
Ding, ding, ding.
where at?
And
Local
yeah,
pool?
dude,
you slut.
And you, dude, you decode the message. You're like, what is she trying to say in here? And you do.
You'd be thinking about it.
Oh,
it's like
man.
a brain boner.
Dude, when they leave like a little heart.
Oh,
or dude, you'd cross out some other dude's message. Fuck you. You
yeah,
don't
dude.
fucking get to be in there.
Yeah.
Dunking on people. And it's
Yeah.
like summer, you know, so the vibe, like it's warm out and you're
Yeah.
just kind of feel, everyone looks
And
great.
more
Everyone's a
things
little
are in
sun
play.
kissed.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to worry about like if you make a mistake, it's not like you have to go to school the next day. Like it feels like the boundaries open up a little bit.
Yeah.
Girls that might have had you on the sidelines, you're like, maybe she'll, dude, summer's a different vibe. Like, you get in there on
Summer's
summer
a very
jam.
different vibe. I could only hook up in the summer.
Summer's the best. Summer fling. I
Yeah.
was a summer guy.
I was a spring
Put up
summer
numbers
guy.
in summer,
I was
dude.
like fall, winter. I was like hibernating. I was upset. I was
Yeah.
mad because I was a baseball guy, not a football guy. So I was like, why are they wearing these douchebags jerseys, even though that guy's my friend? And I would just be like upset at home, just like getting home from school, cranking, not being
Yes.
happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Spring, summer, different animal.
The voice
Yes.
of a generation, right? I mean, it's well said.
When you said, I just knew Joey gets it, dude. I just knew it. Dude, I'm about to blow your guys' mind. Think about this. Think about how powerful of a pick this is. It's about to be our 20-year high school reunion this year.
Whoa!
It's 2026,
I'm going. Dude,
bro.
this is how much I love that shit. I went to my high school's 10-year reunion, and then I got kicked out of his high school, and I went to that one, too.
sick.
I went
Popular at both.
I went to two,
Yeah.
dude. I deuced it, bro. I was on drugs at both, because I was like 28, so I was still partying.
that's
I just took
awesome.
a whole bunch of Adderall. I was like, I'm saying hi to everyone.
Yeah.
I think you do have to be partying, though. I don't know if I want to go to one of these sober.
I don't know if I could do it now. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Also,
then it's like,
social
oh, you're
media-
doing comedy. And you're like, I don't know.
Right.
Dude, isn't that the worst? You still doing the comedy thing?
Yeah,
like, I've
it's
got a
like,
special
check
bitch.
my numbers.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Check my numbers. I hand him a QR
2 million
code.
accounts
These are
reached
just my
last week.
stats.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I?
Check the demos, bitch.
Check out this podcast I was on.
I have sold out a
Huge
room in
audience.
Tulsa.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
20,000 followers in Australia.
Guys, I'm interrupting this pod to let you know that I will be in San Francisco tonight doing my one-man show, Chill Towards Enlightenment, at the Independent. I want to see you there. Tickets are moving fast, so make sure you get on. Then I'm going to be in San Diego on April 9th. Then I'm going to be in Denver on April 6th. I'm also going to be doing back in LA for my one-man show at Jam in the Van, April 25th. And then May 7th, Greeley, Colorado. May 8th, Colorado Springs. Casper, Wyoming, May 9th. Minneapolis, June 3rd, Milwaukee, June 4th, Ann Arbor, June 6th, and then JT and I have a bunch of dates coming up in the summer. Get on it. ChatJT.com. What up?
Strider, you're up. What's
Okay,
up?
bro. You guys, this leads perfectly into my pick. And I really want to capture the moments here. And this is the repeating moment, and you get it, K through 12 or whatever it is, but the fucking last class, watching the clock tick down, the bell rings, and it's fucking summer break, dude.
Oh, let's
When
go.
summer starts, you are never more stoked than when you walk out and you hear an Alice Cooper, cue Alice Cooper.
Yes.
School's out for summer. I mean,
I
bro.
have residual, like when May comes around, I have residual stoke from that. Like it's just ingrained in my body chemistry. When May comes around, I'm like, it's June. I'm like, it's fucking June.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're
You
an
have the
adult.
same amount of work to do.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's different, though.
You're like, I have more work now.
can smell
I
the
still
barbecue.
see years like that. Like I see years where I'm like, this is summer now. Like this
Yeah.
is, dude. I think
It's
you
time
guys
to fuck.
exactly.
We're allowed to
finger blast.
fuck
Yeah,
in this season.
That's to my fiance. I'm like, you know what today is, right? May 27th. It's time to fuck. She's like, relax.
It's the best time of year, dude. You go out, you throw. There's usually a rager at that point.
Yeah, someone throws like a kicking off summer party, which is always really nice.
It's the best.
You run into people at like a creek or something. You're going
Yeah.
swimming. Fuck.
And I mean,
dude.
the last class, the senior year one's probably the biggest one, but every year you're so stoked when summer starts.
You can
It's
feel
just-
it. I can feel the air.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
air
Bleach
feels
my
different on
hair,
that
dude.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wasn't allowed to have bleached
Yeah.
hair, so I do it in the summer,
Oh,
dude.
dude, you play Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Dream of California.
Just fucking look back. You splash your shirt, roll the windows down, drive off.
Whichever
campus.
friend of yours has a pool is just doing business.
Yeah, you go,
Yeah.
yes, bro.
Yeah.
Go straight there.
You see, you're like, I'll see you later, Allie.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. She knows.
And then, dude,
hope you're listening right now.
Summer break. Maybe someone will take that as a pick. So
Dude, or triangulating. Like, you're like, dude, if I hang out with Spencer, he goes to the same community pool that Emily goes to.
Yeah.
And then I might be able to run into her there. So you go over to Spencer, you're like, let's hit the pool. Let's hit the
I'm
pool.
happily married, and I'm missing my high school crushes, all of which I would not get along with if they walked in the room. But in this moment, yearning.
Yeah.
None of them are vaccinated, dude. None of them are vaccinated. Dude.
They'll have like 9 kids.
Yeah. Well, dude, when you grew up in the Bay Area,
the
weather there is so fickle. Nothing colder than a San Francisco summer. We would always meet up at this beach called Creek, and it was the fucking best. And it was kind of great because I never really had games, so I wouldn't get girls' numbers, but I knew that's where everyone was at, bro.
Yeah.
What did you have anything like that?
So I will say this: I grew up closer to San Jose, and it's actually a completely different climate.
Okay.
Summer is entirely predictable, 80, 90, 100.
Good.
Like, it's honestly very similar to SoCal. Like, when I went to college in San Diego, I was like, ooh, summer's actually worse here than where I'm from, just because I'm just over the hill from Santa Cruz. So Santa Cruz gets foggy. It burns off by the time you get to where I'm from. So it was full tilt summer.
An incredible sales pitch for San Jose. Where'd you go to school in San Diego?
UC San Diego.
Bro, I went to UC San Diego.
What?
Yeah.
You were Triton?
You never meet Triton.
Dude,
no wonder you're going to finger blasting, dude. Look at this guy, dude.
Did you know that the Triton?
Wait, what was your guys' big music festival you do?
Sun God. That's where I would get it in. Dude,
bro. Dude.
We go to that Whole Foods on, what's that street called?
Oh, fucking Gilman? Maybe Gilman?
Or
Gilman.
Nobel,
maybe? Noble. Noble.
Oh, yeah. Dude, all that.
Bro,
dude.
what year did you graduate?
2013. What about you?
2010, so I was a little older.
Oh,
but
damn. What college did you go to?
ERC.
Nice. Warren
nice.
gave the grad speech.
Did you really?
Yes.
Wow.
Dude. I gave it's on YouTube. I posted
Hold it up.
Hold it up. You don't need the audio. I mean, but just you look at me and I'm thriving.
By the way, you never meet anyone who goes to UC San Diego.
No, you don't.
There's like a ton of students.
You don't.
Did you do improv? You did improv.
No, you can skip ahead.
Did you do Dan
look at this guy.
Simmons comedy
Wow. Look at this
Oh,
guy.
dude, you can tell you're fingering nonstop.
100%.
Oh my
Were you
God, dude.
valedictorian?
No, I just won a speech competition, and I was doing stand-up at the time, and I'd done a set at Sun God. I won a thing. I got to do a set at Sun God.
You guys would get so fired up on Sun God.
It was the 1 year we partied.
It was like the one social event at school. Like it was a pretty antisocial school.
I was at your house and some guy gave a speech. He's like, hey, everybody to a good Sun God this year.
Dude, I took a rhetoric class at UC San Diego, and my speech was, we need to party every weekend like it's Sun God. That was my actual speech that I had to use like rhetorical analysis for.
That's a huge
crushed.
That's huge.
I can't get over this image. You look like you were just eating
You're making
ass
San
nonstop.
Diego. This is amazing, bro.
That's so San Diego. Look at
Very
that.
quintessential.
Did you live in PB ever?
Did I go to PB ever?
fucking go.
Yeah, I went to PB
You
a lot.
got out of there without a tattoo or a pit bull? Good
Honestly,
for you,
it is
man.
crazy.
No,
It
the
is
only thing that changes, there's vape stores now. That's it. Everything
know.
is still tattoo.
When
bar
I
vape.
go back, dude, every pause is crazy.
dude, this is amazing.
Dude, just blasting.
He's just thinking of making, dude. Cartoon-like.
Dude, the flow. It's so San Diego.
I bought the shit because I studied abroad in South Africa, so I bought the like South Africa. That's the flag that I'm draped around, and then I have an honors cord because I made honors.
Dude,
and I think
let's
I have
go,
a frat
dude.
thing. It was communications. It was
Very
a cheat
good
code.
school.
But very good school. I
Falling
got it
off
for
big
baseball,
time
and then I
recently.
got cut.
You play baseball?
I went there to play baseball, and I like did the whole tryout thing. I was a recruited walk-on. I was one of like 16 of us, and they only kept one.
Dang.
Yeah.
They only kept one?
Dude, the sports
The
level
dude
up
was
there,
crazy.
bro. They're
He
all
played
D1 now.
volleyball.
Yeah.
I was volleyball, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Volleyball was always D1. What up? But,
Dude, did you watch us? We were the men's were in the tournament last
I know,
year, and it was
dude.
when I saw them on TV, I was like, "Holy shit! Our basketball team is in March Madness."
Whoa.
And they were getting annihilated by Michigan, but they made it They made it respectable.
They almost won.
I know. They
Yeah.
came back and they covered. I actually took action on that. I had them covering.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Where in San Jose are you from?
Saratoga.
Oh, no. I went to Santa Clara.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Clara was
I
in this year.
have a
Lot of
special place
intersect.
in my heart.
That little, you know,
it's like this little paradise.
It's a little tiny paradise. I absolutely love it.
It almost is the best weather in California.
I agree.
Yeah.
And people just think about San Francisco, but it's like
those summers are incredible.
Would you live there?
I don't know. You know, like Santa Clara. Whenever I go back, I think I could. Yeah. But it's just something. When I think about people from college who still live in Santa Clara, I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It is funny because like since I grew up there, a lot of my friends who went to college came back. So my community, I'm like, they're all doing well. They can afford to live in the Bay. Right. But some people, you're like, you got to let the dream die.
Yeah. Like Los Gatos, I could for sure live there. Yeah. Like somewhere like that.
Yeah. My dad was the city manager of Los Gatos when he was 26 years old.
Wow.
I hate to do this, but cool. We put a cap on NorCal talk on this pod.
That's fair.
That's just quick cap. I mean, that was nice, but you can circle back after a certain amount of time.
That's fair. But, the thing I do want to circle back, and then we'll get back to the draft, is per the FBA, the Finger Blast Assassin, our actual foam fingers say shock 'em Tritons, and they are the shocker.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And so the foam fingers for the basketball game are a shocker, and just goes shock 'em Tritons.
Did you shock people?
I didn't. Right. That's too crass for me. I'm more of a lover.
You don't need that extra.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You're not filming this for Jules Jordan. We're just having a nice time.
I'm just going back to my number one pick. It's not a makeout, but in college, I did a shocker one time.
You did?
Dude. And then
really?
It was a Friday night. And I partied Saturday, told everyone.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, I shocked her.
That's kind of the best part.
I shocked her, dude.
It just let me just
a little one in there, and you're like, is this okay? Okay. Is this okay? Is this good for you? Okay, cool. And then the next night, dude, I fucking shocked the shit out of her. I was just blasting away.
I've never heard it phrased like that. I shocked her this weekend.
You might see her walking differently today.
They call me PG&E. I bring the electricity.
Just because we used to wear like hair pieces and just get hammered. So I have like a blonde wig on, like Val Kilmer in Heat.
Oh, nice.
Like, dude, I shocked her. Did you just hook up with that fucking idiot over there?
Bring that back immediately. I'm not wearing enough hair pieces when I party.
It's the best. Yeah, you got to get drunk in a hair piece.
Sold. I'll do that this weekend.
All right, I got 2 picks here. I'm coming out of the gates. I'm glad this is still on the board. I think this could have been number 1 overall. Your first Rager.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the excitement that anything is possible, like when you're like, dude, I wonder who's going to be there. Is Christy going to be there? I might get a chance to talk to her. If Tyler doesn't show up, I got a legit shot at this, dude.
Like the upperclassmen did.
Fights break out. You're doing your first beer pong, drinking games, the freaking dance floor.
People are falling over in bushes.
Someone's going to get too drunk. Yeah. And they're like, let's draw on. And we're like, you know, the girl who was like a good girl would get too drunk, kiss 4 different boys. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Tara's a slut.
Yeah. You got to get through that unscathed. It can make or break people.
You can have a bad party. Yeah. And that's a cane around your tail forever. I had a friend, she did bad at a party I had. It was over for her. No one talked to her again. Yeah, she was that crazy at the party. She went loco bajoco. She was socking people and stuff. It was gone.
She was punching people?
Yeah, she went like nuts. I love you. But she went crazy. Yeah, so just first Rager, it's just so exciting. And especially when it feels like a movie, when it feels like Project X and you're like, dude, this is so insane.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know how to control this. Like it's its own entity. The person who owns the house isn't in charge.
And I don't want to be this guy who's like, do kids even party anymore? But is this still happening in the age when every like high schooler's trying to like Twitch stream shit and like...
I watched a show and I actually met the kid on an airplane. FX did a show about being in high school right now. And there were some ragers and kids got too drunk. Really? And like other kids showed up from another school and like caused a fight.
That's always interesting.
Yeah. It's funny because like, you know, at some point I will be a parent and I will be like, knowing what happens at these, I'll be very afraid of it. But as someone who's not involved right now, I'm like, you really have to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to have that reckless, insane party.
Dude, and your first time getting drunk is like, and also my first college party, just another school moment, like my first college party, the red Solo cups, it was like it was like I reached a new level of freedom where I was like, I couldn't believe where I was. It was like a movie come to life.
Yeah.
I just see people standing on tables. I was like, oh my God.
It's the kegs,
Like
dude.
it's happening.
Yeah.
And when you do good at a party, when you have a good performance, when you do something funny that you know people are going to be talking about the next day,
Yeah.
little taller when you go to
it's the
class.
best.
Yeah, we said it can break you. It can make you too.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can become the guy who didn't have this going on, and it's like, you know what? You all of a sudden get a new, you know what? Kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just been sitting in the back of class, but he was just dominating the beer pong table. He had his shirt tied around his head.
He's
he was
a
being
wild
fun
card.
and funny.
Yeah, dude. Parties, when you start partying, it's the best.
One of the upperclassmen's like, yeah, roll through. That's the thing. Like, if you're on a team or whatever, and like they invite you, and then you get dapped up by a dude who's cool.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Made varsity ball as a freshman.
Let's
Really?
go.
Playing
Dude,
what
you're
position?
just a stud.
Shortstop and pitcher.
Best athlete on the field.
Wow.
shortstop.
100%.
What were you
leadoff
throwing?
guy.
What were you throwing senior year?
I got up to like 86.
All right, dude, you got a hose. Get the fuck out of
It
here.
wasn't quite
man.
enough. Well, I didn't end up making the team at UCSD, but for high school,
for a
that's
normal
pretty.
person, that's
and
incredible.
and back to NorCal, I was Tim Lincecum days. So as a short king,
yeah,
I was like, if I can just load off the back leg and spring forward, anything's possible.
He had that
And you got that
wild
Lincecum
delivery.
flow in college. I saw you have that flow.
Yeah, 100%.
Was Brian Wilson the closer back then?
Yeah, dude.
Fun team.
Incredible Giants era.
Yeah, you guys were good. Posey and stuff.
Posey.
All right.
Dynasty, actually.
Yeah, kind of. No one talks about him because it was like, why don't they get the love that they should? They won like
Barry
3 or 4.
Bonds,
They do
right?
work. Like my algorithm is all like Bay Area and EDM propaganda. So like I see great Tim Lincecum edits weekly, but I don't know if everyone
even
else
like-
is in this world.
But even like Yamamoto this year, everyone's like best pitching performance ever. I'm like, but what about Bumgarner when he pitched 3 games that time?
You're preaching to the choir.
Ruined the rest of his career because of that. He balled out and was like, it was never the same.
He was a
fucking put it
cowboy,
on the
dude.
line. Yeah.
Dude, when he came out, I was getting hammered on Chestnut Street in San Francisco. When he came out of that bullpen in the Royals series, it was like the greatest Western I've ever watched.
Unreal.
Just fireworks, music
But
everywhere.
real quick, we got to cap it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
one
We do.
more
Can I say
We
one
do.
more thing?
Yeah, it's pretty sick, but no
At
more of
Santa
that.
Clara, when we would light couches on fire in the street.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful
There'd be
thing
like
to do.
3 couches on fire in the middle of the street.
Oh, I guess the Giants did well.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
The best.
All right, my next one is gonna be. You know what? We're doing school moments, and I don't feel like we have enough school moments here besides
I've got
Joey's.
Besides mine.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do first school dance.
That's good. I mean, first school dance
Or
or
just
just
school dance. Just school dance. School dance. School dance.
You're not going to take prom?
You know what?
You can't just
biggest
do
fucking
all school
thing.
dance.
All right.
I don't think.
All right.
Wait, no,
I'm gonna
no,
go.
no,
Oh no! I know what it is. Sorry.
This is I don't know. This is just
hold on,
really
hold on.
fucked.
No, this is it.
You started it.
Yeah. Okay, hold
did.
on. First time asking a girl to a dance.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Because you know what? Sometimes the dances aren't that great. Like they're oftentimes boring. They land flat. The after party's sick. The limo, a lot of cool shit
Yeah.
happens. That's when I kissed Stephanie Ramsey because
That-
Bryce
I remember that moment. That was
Bryce
sick,
Seaman
dude.
dared me.
That was
and then he
sick,
made fun of me
bro.
at school on Monday because he said afterwards, I was like this. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, but Bryce was like, had a
He
girlfriend and
was cool.
Fuck you, Bryce.
Yeah,
dude.
he was like a big wave surfer and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, bitch.
He wore like flannels
Yeah.
to classes and shit. We're like, damn, dude. Wouldn't even get a detention.
And I got punched at my first school dance. A guy we went to what was Maribel's El Ranchito for food.
yeah.
And this old guy came up and he was like in sunglasses. He just came up to our winter formal party. He was like, what's up, guys? What's up, man? And he was kind of being rude. And I was like, dude, chill.
yeah.
And then he's like, dude, I remember being guys like you in high school, but I wasn't fake like you are. And I was like, no, you're fake like your cheap ass sunglasses. And all these people were like, oh. And then he went, oh, boom, and he slugged me.
A fully grown adult,
Yeah, and
dude.
he cracked me. He was like 30. And I was like, what the? He didn't like, it wasn't like a knockout hit, but I was like, what the fuck? And I was just totally shocked. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then the dude walked away and then he came back and he did that thing that fucking abusers do where he's like, hey, dude, like, my wife said I might have like accidentally like made contact with your face or something.
God.
And I was like, dude, you freaking great. None of my boys did nothing. But then
Yeah.
2 random guys from another high school were like MMA guys and they fucking punked his ass for me, which was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, like
What'd they
random.
do?
They just went up to him and they're like, what's up, bitch? You gonna fucking talk shit? You gonna fucking do something? And then he was like got all scared, and I was like, these guys are awesome, man.
Nothing's got to be more demoralizing than as a fully grown adult getting beat up by high schoolers. Dude.
They were scary.
But they're buff. High schoolers are jacked.
or being a fully grown adult female and having to talk to your husband who you're married to and saying, hey, I think you hit that high schooler in the face.
Yeah, that's a conversation, dude. That's a conversation.
I just got off the phone. And,
Why'd you do that, honey? He insulted my sunglasses in front of other people.
Yeah, he cracked me a good one. But dude, yeah, asking
That's
a girl
crazy,
though,
bro.
it was so nerve-wracking to ask someone to a dance. And I remember when I asked Ashley, she was driving me home from school. It was spontaneous.
Nice.
And I was like, what do you think you're going to do for the dance? She's like, I might go with my friend from Surf. And I was like, why don't we just go together?
that's
And then
smooth.
she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, why not? And it was like,
Why not us?
Yeah,
Hey, why not us?
and then, I don't know, but then guess who won Winter Formal King and Queen? Me and Ashley. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
And they played Usher, dude, when we won, and we were started off slow, and then when it got to the chorus, I put some hip into it.
Oh,
Nice girl,
dude.
very nice girl.
You
That's
were grinding
married
for
now.
everyone?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Married
we're-
now.
She's married. I think it was Dilemma.
Dude, freak dancing at the dances, bro. Oh,
my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
Just get a fat boner.
You would get a boner. That's when you would know. You
Yeah,
would get a boner. You
Eric
have to step
Rowland would
away.
wear compression shorts.
Yeah.
Smart, bro. The Under Armour one's
Yeah.
smart. That guy's, he went to MIT. He's smart.
And
He
then
knows.
y'all's school, your guys that tried to ban grinding by they stopped playing rap music to ban. So then they'd play like Sweet Home Alabama, but the guys would just grind to Sweet Home Alabama.
Just play Venga Boys.
Guys and chicks.
How about a slow dance?
Slow
Oh, yeah,
dance.
bro.
That fucking Aerosmith song?
Oh,
don't wanna close
Oh my
eyes.
god, dude! You're like smelling a girl's perfume. For the first
Yeah, you smell it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, sometimes in that BO
That's
too,
all I
you
cared
get a
about.
little bit of
I was like monogamous with my crushes. I always had one girl I was obsessed
Whoa.
with from preschool through the end of
You're
high
deeply
school.
romantic too. So would you like write love letters and stuff like that to him?
Or you get less romantic over time.
But I mean in high school.
By college, you're just getting in there with the pause.
We've been hurt at that point. You're like, I'm gonna get mine.
You turn into an outlaw.
Yeah, you're like Return of the Mac kind of.
Yeah, actually, the girl that I used to like suck face with in between periods, school periods, we had the same seat in one of our classes, so we would type out letters and tape them under the desk.
Whoa.
And go and
dude, that's
Pull it
unbelievable,
down.
bro.
yeah, and then I would keep all of them. I hid them in like in a box, and my mom
She
found
found
them.
them.
And one of them, I mean, we were doing hypotheticals like, "Would you do blowjobs?" And my mom didn't find it as romantic as I did.
And you joked around. This is my boy Darren. We're just messing around.
Yeah, I swear it's a
Me
dude.
and Darren. Don't worry. It's funny.
My buddy,
We're testing the system.
my buddy Andrew, his parents had a mobile home, and it was next to their house. And he brought a girl home one time and like was banging her in there. And his parents were super Christian, and so they're banging on the mobile home in the morning. They're like, "Andrew, are you in there?" And he opens it, and he's butt naked. And they're like, "What are you doing in there? Who's in there with you? Is there a girl in there?" He goes, "Oh no, it's just me and my buddy." He goes, "It's just me and John Daniels." And he closes the door. And he's bragging to us how he got away with it. He's like, "Yeah, dude, they caught me naked. They thought I was a chick." I said it was just John. We're like, "Yeah, now they think you're gay."
A whole different situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're just shocked, dude.
Yeah.
All right, dude. This is great. What have we been telling right now? What did JT just do right there? He told a story
Reminisce.
about one of his boys. I'm going to go ahead and take the pick of meeting your crew for life, dude. You meet the boys, dude. Get it crewing up, if you will. Now, this doesn't happen for everyone. Some people meet their friends later in life. A lot of girls will meet their friends later in life. But for the boys, you meet your fucking crew, dude.
Dude, we just assassinated chicks, dude. Later, dude.
Sorry, dude.
Tell the nice ladies who listen, sorry, dude. We had to let you have it.
But most boys I know, when you go on a bachelor party and it's a friend I met, you got your boys from high school, you got your college crew, and I mean that's just who comes together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a nice one, bro.
So
Amen,
having your
brother.
friends and all the memories that come along with it, and then like
Incoming freshmen, we saw each other at Kaleidoscope, the movie theater. We were both holding court with like our own little groups from our separate schools. And I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he was like, "What's up?" We were like kind of wary of each other at first, but then he made a joke about having sex with some kid's ear. And I was like, this guy's got it.
This guy got it. He has what it takes.
And then JT famously like scored the highest testing and got into all the smartest classes, but then did 0 homework. And so we got demoted to my biology class, and I was like, fucking let's go. And so then we had inside jokes, and what we would do is we had like close classrooms to that class. So we were like pretty much always the first ones to that class before the period started. And we would just hug in the middle and like really hold each other's asses from the bottom, and have each other's hands in back pockets, grabbing each other's asses. And then the whole class would come and we wouldn't move, just full commit. And then everyone would sit down around us. People would try to talk to us and we go, and then just hold each other's
and then
asses.
Would be like, get to your seats now. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, the teacher would come. Sometimes she'd be like, break it up. But if it went perfect, the bell would ring. We would shake each other's hands and make eye contact and then go sit down. It was the best.
Dude, that is awesome.
That's your boys, dude.
So I had a best friend, I still have him, that we met when I was like 8 years old. Like his family moved from New Jersey to the Bay and we were on the same farm league baseball team. Our parents became best friends. We became best friends and we were best friends like kind of on and off, but it was always there. We do family vacations together. Then in high school, the best guy on the football team got into some drama with his grade and kind of became an outcast. We drafted him into our group.
Yes.
The three of us, Tenacious D was big at the time. We became the Tenacious 3, T3. To this day in the group chat, 3 best friends. We added a piece and we had the coolest sophomore, me, junior, my day one, and senior, our draft pick, and we've been inseparable ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that happens too. Rod, that happened to Rod. He
Yeah.
got ostracized by his grade.
You get ostracized sometimes.
Yeah, and he started hanging out with the freshmen because like he took some guy's girlfriend or something like that, and then the team took the other guy's side. And that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great draft pick. He was like going to play football at Cal. White wide receiver, different.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
draft
Just
pick,
happened.
dude.
It just got hard.
He went on to start a band.
I mean, how quick?
And then the first tour I was ever on, I was his merch dude. I wasn't even.
What is that with these guys? We had a guy like that too, Matt Maurer. He was the biggest stud on the football team, but he had personality issues. The coach kicked him off the team. He was like a psycho. He walked around our little private school with like a sharpened screwdriver.
This guy was not that bad.
And but then he just pivoted and started straightening his hair, started an emo band, and they fucking ripped. I was like, this fucking guy, dude. Yeah. He's fucking good at everything. And our Daniel's the same way. Good quarterback and good at music.
It's unbelievable. If you're in a band in high school, bro, it's like over.
It's so cool.
Yeah, he started his in college, and then they like blew up when it was like college music blog.
Would we know him?
They were called Radical something. It was very like California, like rap pop sort of deal. Like they had a great run.
I mean, they got great photos.
Wow.
Yeah,
that
looks cool.
Yeah, middle guy was our guy.
He looks like a
I love all three of these
stud.
dudes. But yeah, that's my guy.
And he must have had quick feet, right? Was he just the shuttle
incredibly
and
quick
stuff?
feet? He was nasty on the field.
6'3".
The dude got after it. The dude was good at
like a
he was good
receiver?
at picking up chicks. Let me tell you that.
For sure, dude.
He was built. Yeah. I think Cal. He thought he was going to have a more robust career at Cal because he could have been one of those dudes, but politics and whatever. Started a band and fucking chilled. Yeah,
we had guys like that too, where you see like Adam Thielen ripping it up in the league, and then you like want to text your white buddy and be like that could have been that guy.
He never admits it. He was always like, he's like, dude, I'm a one-track mind. Football's over. I don't even have cleats. I do music now. He stopped doing music, went into the business world, sold his guitar. He just moves on.
Yeah.
But like finally for the first time in like 2 decades, we're at a bar and he's watching a game and he's like, dude, all my boys from Cal are like still in the league. And I'm like, we're opening up.
Yeah.
We're opening up.
This is called dealing, brother. This is good
healthy.
for you. This is how you really let go. Dude, Peyton Pritchard was like the worst for that too. Cause like, I had a lot of friends who were good hoopers who were like 6'2", and you're like, oh, there's no place in the league for like a 6'2" white guy, But then you see Peyton Pritchard lighting it up, and I just on our group thread all the time, anytime he goes off, I message all my boys and I'm like, why couldn't this have been you, dude? Why are you not
putting the blame on them?
Yeah, totally.
Why did you fuck up?
Yeah, I'm like, you're 6'4", dude. Why are you not Peyton Pritchard? But he's a stud. All right.
Okay.
You're up.
Now this one, it may read as not fully school, but it is, I'm going to say getting your driver's license.
I mean, that's a number one pick right there. You've got a very good list right now.
This is a huge part of your life because yes, obviously you can drive, but really This is getting your freedom.
Yes.
This is when you grow up in a suburban American town, getting your driver's license is your bar mitzvah. You've become a man.
For sure.
Now, it's so important that you get your freedom. Think about where we used to hang out. We used to just go hang out at a parking lot.
Yes.
We would all drive our cars to a parking lot to hang out. And the car is so important. The parking lot, whose house is that? That's a car's house.
Yeah.
It's like a house party for cars.
Yes.
And we would just go and do that. Opens up your entire life. And that first moment when you're free and you're just driving that thing around, you're
it's
like,
how,
are you
it's how I
fucking
split
kidding me?
my life. It's like before I got my driver's license and after, like, because the world just all opens up.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Dude, you hit up a chick, you're like, you want to come hotbox?
Exactly.
You hotbox the whip, and then you're like, I can't drive.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
Or driving
Can you
fast
hop in
with
there?
chicks in the car. You get a girl in the car and you take a turn and do a little bit of a skid.
Oh, yeah.
Or dude, showing her your personality, being like, "This is Oasis. Have you ever heard of them?"
Yeah.
Putting it on, dude. Like, let's go. This is who I am. This band right now, dude.
Play Pepper.
Oh, bro.
Oh, Pepper.
Big time Pepper.
You just earned yourself NorCal talk by mentioning that, dude.
Dude, Pepper.
Okay, back to saying
My yearbook quote was revolution.
Oh, that was my first concert.
Dude, my first concert, I mean, like, as a kid, I went with parents and shit, but my first concert was at the Catalyst. It was the Expendables opening up for Pepper.
Oh, bro. Huge,
Incredible.
huge.
Incredible.
Expendables,
Great
dude.
bands.
Pacifier opening, too.
Why won't you
Goats of
have
the
some
reggae
dirty hot
scene.
sex with me?
Dude, didn't you see
Dude,
Pepper
Bowl
like
for
8
two?
times in high
We
school?
saw them at Coach House, dude. It was awesome.
The fucking
Great venue,
best.
Coach House. Oh, bro, that's so huge.
Yeah, that was like my
Me and his
entire
skinhead got
musical
into it.
identity
Dude, I was
was
even-
this.
I was even just going to take, because going with, not you took driver lesson, I'm not doing anything car related, just driving somewhere to get food with your boys, like being like, yo, let's just go to In-N-Out right now, and just posting up and just, or like going to the movie.
Why did we always went to A&W?
You know, it's just on the way home because we all lived
was
in
on
San
Antonio.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that sounds like the 1950s.
Yeah, they opened
built
a
this-
half like A&W, half KFC, and we'd go there every day after school.
You know, A&W like rips in Canada, but not here.
the food was trash.
Terrible.
People in Canada, they love A&W. They're still cooking out there,
Dude,
but you
one
don't even
time-
see them out here.
The fries are good.
This is when you saw Kyle Donahue.
No, Josh Sanderson.
Oh, that's
It was
right.
Josh
that's
Sanderson.
right,
He was a
that's
cool,
right.
cool guy, dude. And like, I would go like in Orange County, they have like basketball, like parents are affluent, and so like you train with like a better team or whatever. And it was like an AAU team, and I never dressed. I just got to like practice with them. I wasn't good enough. And so I would see Josh at practice.
He's
and,
a good
like,
athlete.
and like he knew me.
I can tell.
And they just won the game. It was maybe when they beat Mater Dei, or they won a big game or
Yeah, he
something
hit
like
big
that.
free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, he did good. And I'm coming back from food, and all the boys are sitting here, and like we're sophomores, and Josh is a senior. He's like posting up with a girl, and I'm walking past, and I go, "Good game, Josh," and he just like this. So anyway, he just keeps talking to his girl and doesn't see it. I sit down, and all my boys go, "You fucking bitch! You fucking idiot! You pussy! Good game, Josh!" And they're just getting clowned on, bro. I'll never forget it, dude. Just torched. And I was just like, "No, dude, he was talking to a girl. Maybe he heard me." The worst, bro.
God.
It's deep sports culture down there. I was just in Orange County this week and I hung out with Danny Babona.
Oh, dude,
I
I
went
saw
to his
that.
clubhouse. He's the man, dude. What a great guy. He's got the greatest kids. But all the kids are stud athletes. They're like 7 and they fucking all have, like Danny's kids. Danny was a great athlete, great college pitcher. Dude, hoses.
Really?
Oh my God. And like Danny's got him hitting lefty, throwing righty, like just so they can play infield, but rake still. Like
You
they
guys
design
rip
them
off
like
the
that.
names of just like mildly successful SoCal dudes the way that Theo Vaughn invents like mythical creatures for his podcast. Like, Theo's always like, I once knew a man who ate plants, and you're like, oh dude, Danny Bovino is so happy, successful.
Yeah, that's true. It is amazing. There's like open space and shit, dude. It's pretty amazing.
Well, that conversation leads nicely into my next pick, which is when your team, I'm going to say the team wins the big game.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's big. That's
great
big.
pick, dude.
The team
That's
wins
big.
the big game. The whole school's going nuts. You got school spirit. You know, you start streaking. You got, you tailgate.
That's
all
huge.
that good stuff. Everyone's pumped. The whole school's unified. And then you shock a lady.
Miracle at Moiso, dude.
That was huge, bro.
It really
Tyler
is, yeah.
Smith just raining threes.
And when Reisinger did that flipping touchdown against Mission Viejo,
That was after we graduated. We came back as alum and saw that.
I hugged my brother so hard after that game. because he was on the team. I ran onto the field, like everyone charged the field afterwards, and I went to hug him. I hugged him so hard, I busted his lip open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he looked afterwards. He's like, because I would get too amped. He was like, dude, what the fuck? he got more injured hugging me than in the game.
I think this is why we like college sports.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously not as good as pro sports, but the hype is better.
The fandom.
The fandom.
Yeah.
And we can connect to it and we remember it. And we love watching the kids on the sidelines going absolutely ape shit.
Oh, it's
we
the
just
best.
like seeing it and recalling it.
Did you play in CIF for baseball and all that stuff?
CIF, I don't think so.
But did you have like a big game? Like, did you ever like throw like a no-no or anything?
No, so my senior, so our school was not great at sports, but my senior year, team captain, we won league for the first time in 25 years, which was awesome.
I knew it'd be a
And
positive story.
the fun thing, my most fun story is that I was like a leadoff hitter, shortstop pitcher, not a lot of power. I only hit 2 home runs in my high school career. Same inning.
Whoa,
Are you serious?
wow,
Same
man.
inning.
Do you
Let's
still
go.
message the guy you hit it off of? What up, dude?
I actually know him.
Really? That's amazing,
No, I
dude.
actually know a guy on the team. The guy who I hit him off. That
He killed himself.
I was gonna say
he's
I wouldn't fraternize with someone at that level, but I think it ruined me because all of a sudden I was like, if I just lock in,
Right.
I could hit dingers pretty much every
You
time.
went
Yes,
uppercut
yes.
swing, you were,
Yeah,
like,
I
trying
went
to-
from hitting like 430 my junior year to like 320 my senior
Right, you
year
were
because I was just
chasing
trying
it.
to drop dick.
Yeah. That'll happen.
Now, speaking of dick,
Yes.
it's my pick, right?
No,
Oh,
Chad
no,
gets
it's Snake.
two.
Chad,
It's
you're
Snake.
up in
Okay,
two.
that's right.
All right, this next one, I mean, just one of the greatest moments when you're in class. Farting in class.
Oh,
Nice,
That's
dude.
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
It's so, if someone does it, I remember I was in the study hall, someone did it, and I don't think I've ever laughed harder. And it's also like, it's kind of you're not supposed to laugh. But
Yeah.
it's like one of the, it's like when you're in church, someone farts in church and like, be like, don't laugh. And you're like, I gotta laugh.
Yeah.
Farting in class is the funniest thing of all time.
Yeah, when you get the giggles like with your boy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you just like can't stop.
Yeah. Oh,
I almost want to take that, but I'm not. And I had already segued this by saying, speaking of dick, very similar to yours, I'm going to say bricking up in class.
Oh, nice.
Bro, getting a boner? Dude, I have to carry my backpack out in front of my Woody, dude.
Dude, getting full mass like in the middle of math class because like, they're just saying numbers at you and you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And so you just start thinking about some other shit.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a girl you have a crush on. Maybe you don't even have a crush on her, but maybe she's got a little thong peeping out.
Oh,
and
whale
you just
tail.
see some of that, dude, and you just start getting
Yes.
full
Man.
mass and you realize I don't have to listen to math because I'm not interested in it. I can think about all of my wildest dreams and desires while being fully bricked.
Yes.
I was
yes.
a perv too. Like I remember third
We all
grade.
were, I
we
bet.
had to put, it was like, hey, put down your pens, quiz over. I kept filling in answers. All of a sudden, I'm rock hard from being a bad boy. Then I start just rubbing my dick over my pants. Dude, I had a full no bust orgasm third grade. Yeah.
An NBO.
Yeah, and the teacher didn't notice, but sometimes I think maybe she did notice and was just like, I'm not touching that
yeah.
with a
She's just
10-foot
looking.
pole.
Yeah.
And you're just,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She
did you
just-
get into doing that?
I probably did it for, it was so hard to conjure that moment because
Yeah.
it was such an organic thing. I probably did it 4 or 5 more times over my life where like, it was that kind of situation where I'm being bad.
Yeah.
I'm excited and I can do an over the pants job.
Well,
on
dude,
it.
I learned how to like get after it before I could actually spray.
Me too.
Dude, a totally different
Dude.
experience. I think it
And the
changes your
golden
life.
era, man.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I used to just
the
whip the
perfect
thing
crime.
around. It was
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
different.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like I had
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think I have a joke about it in my special. I do say like I would whip the thing around like it was the world's largest clit. Because I was
Dude, my poor brother.
It is in the special. Watch the
I
special.
was such a perv that, and like we had older friends, so we'd all joke about like whacking off and stuff. My bro took it super literally. I walk into my brother's room one time. He's full on boner, and he's slapping it, whacking it. I swear to God, he was whacking it, and I was like, "Chris, no!" And I was like, "Dude, no!" Like,
That's called beating your dick.
yeah. I was like, he was like, and like, he didn't say it, but he was like, "This doesn't feel good." And I was like, he's like, "Is it like alcohol? Is it something you grow to like?" I'm like, "No. You just
gotta
rub
do
it.
it
You rub
different.
it. Yeah, you
No,
rub it
no.
gently, dude. Yeah."
So funny, dude.
Pitch and tip. Pitch and tip.
I hear ya.
Pinch and tip. is what I meant, was also a strategy.
NRB, dude, a no reason boner, just bricked up in class.
Yeah.
So nice.
Guys, you know what time it is. It's time to level up your hog game. It's time to increase the B flow. And the best way to do that is with the legends at Blue Chew. I freaking love Blue Chew. They got a next level championship belt, gold plated technology straight for your dink. Okay? They're trying to keep that rocket pumping with their new innovative new Blue Chew Gold. I'm so stoked on this, dude. Blue Chew Gold, you know, it's not your grandpa's little blue pill, okay? This is next level stuff. A 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection from your brain to your body, so you have just a premium dink ready to bone. How much? I love this. Dude, I could do this ad read all day. I'm so stoked on this. I hope you guys get on the Blue Chew train, because Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue. Works in as little as 15 minutes. It's so sick. And dude, you know, if I'm ever like, just like it's time to get in the mood, but I need a little boost, I go on Blue Chew ASAP. And just, you know, it's like a hydraulic for my hog. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code GODEEP. That's promo code GODEEP. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Back to the show.
All right, that's a good pick. Strider, you're up.
All right, dude. I'm going to take this one. Honestly, kind of can't even believe this fell to me because we've been talking about it so much. The memories we've been sharing about are revolve around this so much. I'm going to put playing a varsity sport.
Oh, that was on there.
This is the highest level of competition and organized competition that most people ever get to in their life.
Yeah.
It's huge. Honestly, even playing any sport, but I think varsity is huge. So lettering, you know, you letter in high school. It's a huge deal. It's a big deal.
You letter suck you off.
Sorry. Yeah, bro. You know, you get your Letterman jacket, right? That you used to have.
Don't ever apologize. You're always welcome here.
And dude, some of the moments you have of just practicing, being with your boys, going on your run. I still remember my senior volleyball season, our last game at Redondo, fucking bunch of bitches, dude, who beat us. We should have beat them, but...
you were in the newspaper that time.
Yeah.
That photo of you.
At an enigmatic block is what they said.
They said enigmatic? How does that even make sense?
Not enigmatic, no. Emphatic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
emphatic. I'm a dumbass.
Were
emphatic.
Was it OC Register?
Register. Yeah.
You're covering your eyes and being mysterious.
So it's huge. I mean, yeah, playing a sport, organized sports, just the intensity of it, making the team is just such a big thing. Dude.
I'm going to say this because I don't think it'll be a draft pick, but dude, getting in the paper. Getting in the paper was the greatest.
Huge.
It was so
Your
huge.
stats are in there.
We started like I got in it for Little League All-Stars, and it's like a photo of me pitching with like my stat line and like my name under. I think that positively affected my life for the rest of it.
We got the paper in my hometown for our mask video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For content?
Yeah, that was like a big deal. A lot of my family friends reached out. A lot of my friends reached out because at the time I thought we had to do it for the characters. I really wasn't trying to pull a fast one, but I lied about my age. So yeah. Because I was like, well, the characters are kind of like dumb, so I can't, you know.
Like, I'm 18.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, dude, varsity sport is huge.
Yeah.
You're the king of the castle.
Pick.
Especially when you're a freshman and you see the seniors, you're like, I'll never be that big or like any of that stuff.
Dude, there was a guy named Rupp at our school.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this goes with playing the sport. Like, you would shower and he could helicopter.
Whoa.
He would have his full big hand and then more of his big penis beyond that.
Wow.
And just going...
Guys would talk about
It's
it.
kind of traumatizing.
He would tell his freshmen, hop on my back, I'll fly you where you want to go.
Oh my God.
And it would travel like wildfire.
I believe that.
People just knew about it. I think he walked around campus shirtless. Like he was just allowed to get away with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to a
I mean, his
private
name
school.
is Rupp.
Yeah.
That's why I
Rupp,
keep telling my wife, like, when we have a kid, I'm like, she's not going to let me do it, but I'm like, Truck Avery?
That's sick, dude.
Truck is great.
Like a truck would be awesome.
Avery's such a good name. Just their kid's going to go by Avery. No matter, just
They always, I get called it.
Avery, dude.
I thought about that
It's a
too
sick name,
because I really admire the name. I think it can fill both slots.
Hey, dude. All right, I'm up. Dude, I got 2 picks here. I think we're just gonna do 4 picks overall too, Jake. I'm fired up for these 2 picks. The first one is, dude, this was such an ultimate experience for me. I was always very drawn to it. I still watch a lot of this stuff as an adult. Dude, high school fist fights.
Yeah.
I
still watch a lot of this as an adult.
Dude, I got into a big fist fight early freshman year with Eric Puzio. It's a big story from the pod. Me and him had a showdown Friday Night Lights at the football game. He tried to punk me after school. I shoved him. People were like, now you got to fight. I didn't know you were allowed to say no. I just was like, my older friends were like, you have to fist fight him. I was like, fuck. Told my mom, I was like, I'm going to the game. I got to fight this guy. She was like, all right, well, have your uncle drive you.
What?
Yeah. My mom.
She just accepted that?
Yeah, she did. My mom's cool.
That's awesome.
And then I went and fist fought this kid. It was a battle. I won, but I walked away because I didn't want to like kill him.
Yeah.
And then the fucking spin doctors were like, no, he won. Because he was an older kid, so all the older kids were like, they just wanted us to fight.
That's probably the realest world lesson you could ever get, dude.
Yeah, you can never kill the guy enough, dude. The demons never. If they can milk you for more content,
propaganda is real.
Yeah,
yeah.
And they just wanted me to keep fighting him, and I was like, fuck, dude. But then I also freshman summer, Nieto versus Spellman.
That was a big one, dude.
Nieto, I was in summer school. Nieto walked up to Spellman and poured chocolate milk on his head for quitting the football team.
Whoa.
And then Spellman was repping like he was a tough guy. And I was like, y'all, I did the same thing to them that happened to me. Shit rolls downhill. I was like, y'all got to fight. I found a venue, the Kodo Clubhouse.
The general store.
I got like 300 people.
You Dana Whited it?
I Dana Whited it. I filmed it. Spellman was in and then poor Spellman, he didn't want to fight. No. He showed up. Nieto was like eating metal by the time Spellman got there. And
dude, he was like
Spellman
showed up on steroids.
Yeah, he showed up drunk. Nieto wailed on him. I filmed it. And then I was like, and then Nieto was like, give me the tape. You know, I could go to jail for that. I was like, Dave, relax. You're fired up right now. I'm like, you're going to want this tape down the road.
Yeah.
He goes, and he grabbed me. He's like, give me the tape or I'm going to tear your fucking head off. And I was like, you're really ruining the moment. I was like, but fine, take the tape. And then old guys were there, but it was just always a very exciting experience.
Yeah, a couple 40-year-olds just hanging out after a tea time.
Yeah, it was. But it was always a good time when there was a good. Sometimes it could get too gnarly, you know. Like this kid Cameron Biskin got jumped. They like put him in the hospital. I'm like, you don't need to do all that, but just a good fight was always fun.
Yeah.
And then for my next one, you know, if it hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't think it was real. But I'm going when you have a teacher who gets it. Like a teacher who gets you. No, like a
sorry.
I'm talking like
not
that
a teacher
better.
who could get it.
But I mean like a dead poet. Can you put in parentheses Dead Poet Society?
I like that.
Like, dude, my teacher senior year, Miss Breen, my English teacher, she was like my best friend. She really like saved my life. Like people would make jokes that we were like into each other. It wasn't like that at all. Like literally she was just like a new teacher. I was like a precocious kid who was like would fuck up a lot in class and stuff. And like she was kind of like my moral guide. And I would like come to her after school. Sometimes I would cry to her. We'd laugh together. It was really huge. She was a huge influence on me intellectually and emotionally. So yeah, when you got a teacher who, and then I had Mr. Nielsen at my previous high school was similar. Because I was a troublemaker, so people just thought I was a piece of shit. But she was like, no, you're like a good kid.
Yeah.
And she like fostered that in me.
That one is, you know, it's a comedy podcast, so that's probably going to be an underrated pick, but that might be the most important of the moments.
It's big, dude.
If you think about it. Now, do you have any teachers that got it that will like come out to a show or keep in touch?
She still reaches out to me. Like when I ran for mayor in Burbank, she was really proud of me, and she did some corrections in like my mission statement that I put out. She's like, because she's always
teacher who gets it.
Yeah, and my grammar was always bad, you know that. And then so she was like, but yeah, when I do stuff that she likes, she'll reach out. She's always pretty proud of me. And then Mr. Nielsen, he passed away, but he really, when I got kicked out of high school with Strider, he actually went to the school and was like, look, you guys aren't like using this kid right. If you let him do this, like if you let him host like the news and stuff like that, or if you put him in this program, he really went to bat for me. And
that's really cool.
Yeah, I was lucky that way where there was like a few people who I really connected with. So yeah, a teacher who gets it is
good pick.
That's beautiful.
I mean, it changes the world.
Yeah.
It changes the world.
And it's what you're there for too, is to learn. So it does capture that school element.
Yeah, like dude,
it's probably gonna be the only pick on the board.
You're an art teacher
from academia.
Oh, Doc.
Like he was huge for you intellectually.
Doc, his class was good. I didn't connect with him as much as other big students did. Like students really loved Doc.
Yeah, he changed their lives. Yeah.
He was great. He taught a good class. He ran it like a college class, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was such a character, dude. But bro, he would get the foam out the side of his mouth, you know?
Oh, really? Yeah, well, that drops him a few levels.
Yeah. It does.
All right, Strides, you're up.
I was going to say hot teacher, dude.
Go with that.
Yeah.
Nope, I got to mix it up to something better. MILFs and Carpool.
Ooh.
Dude, seeing MILFs at pickup and drop off, unbelievably huge, bro. And then, bro,
That's the 17th. No, it's the 14th pick.
I like it.
yeah, bro, dude, everyone carpools, dude. Carpool arguably sucks, but when you have a MILF, and dude, I had the most unbelievable Angela, dude. I won't say her last name, but dude, and I was the oldest in carpool, and I got to sit shotgun.
This is in junior high?
This was all through elementary and junior. It was amazing, bro.
Was it Pav's mom?
And then honestly, no. And
I just start reeling off dudes'
yeah,
moms.
just hot moms. Like, yeah, honestly, his mom was a MILF too. But yeah, bro, just seeing all the MILFs, dude, was so
Orange County too. I mean, unbelievable,
unreal,
dude.
It's
no
one of your chief
disrespect to you
exports.
NorCal boys, but
he's a chief
Yeah, dude.
we had smokes, bro.
No disrespect taken.
No. I think for sure. Yeah.
Dude, I was so grateful. I mean, I love my mom; she's the best. But would it be considered MILF category? But dude, there was moms, dude. And, you know, one of our good bros has an unbelievable MILF as a mom, and
Which bro? I don't even know who you're talking about. I'm just setting you up.
you respect me. And it was her turn to drive. I'm not kidding. You would get stoked, like on the team, like, oh, his mom's picking us up today. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm fired up right now. Even better than the mom who would take us for snacks.
Hey, I don't know if you're talking about
Carpool's huge, dude.
I don't know if you're talking about this guy, but we had two friends who had hot moms, and I went to surf camp with them. And one time they were in the tent and everybody else was gone, and I came back to grab something and I heard them through the tent being like, dude, you have a hot mom. And then the other one went, you have a hot mom. And they went, that's awesome. It was really weird. Are you serious? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man.
Like, I'll have your back, dude. When people talk about it, I won't.
Yeah.
That is years of therapy. That is.
There are so many different
I don't
things
know, like
happening,
if
dude.
that's healthy or not. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's mutually assured destruction. It's like a Cold War.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the U.S. and the
Yes.
Soviet Union.
Yes.
Right
And I
there,
think it's
maybe.
such a hard thing to be prideful about.
Right.
So when you find
'Cause
someone
you don't want your mom to, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to have an ugly mom.
yeah, it's like
No,
when
but you
comedians
don't
are like,
want
You just
MILF.
would like people to not think about your mom.
yeah, and it's like when-
Non-sexualized in
Invisible
any way.
mom. Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like when comedians are like, not many comedians know what it's like to play Madison Square Garden. These guys like, we're
Yeah,
like, not
that's
many
right.
people know what it's like to have
Yes.
That's right.
a mom with
level.
fat bobes. All right, Joe,
Okay.
you're up.
You know, I still have some like solid ones on the board, but if this is the last pick, I think sometimes you can take a bit of a swing here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with TPing the ops.
Bro!
TP is huge.
Oh my god, TPing
dream, dude.
was an incredible time. And
Yes.
it
That's
obviously it starts
amazing,
happening
dude.
to you. You're living on edge. So like for us, the TPing, you know, obviously sometimes you just turn on somebody, but toilet papering would
Bro.
also happen during. You can't spell it TP like the
Dude,
way
this
that he
is
did.
huge, bro.
But she's got a bunch of wigwams.
Jake's like, wait, you would build TP?
Toilet
Yeah, everyone's like,
papering.
oh, tell Jake about his spelling. Yeah.
So we're native. So,
this is huge,
but
bro.
it happened a lot for us during Powder Puff because the girls would be playing football and the boys would be doing cheerleading, and we would all TP each other during Powder Puff. So you'd be living on edge during this time.
Yes,
And like
dude.
you'd be afraid. I remember my dad running outside and yelling at kids one time, but like I was also about that action going out at night, and when it's during Powder Puff, you get to unite with the girls. So you might have a mixed gender TP event.
Oh, the greatest,
Oh
bro.
my God,
Bro,
in
we had
heaven.
one of those one time, and there was this one girl who was way too giddy to be out there, dude. Ruined her social stock for the rest
Yeah,
of
she's
her career.
Or, dude, you and me.
But it is a little, I mean, dude, when you get it and you're like, looks like it just snowed.
Oh, it is exhilarating. It is.
We TP'd the hottest girl in school 4 Fridays in a row. Oh, And so her
nice.
parents were ready for us the last time.
Yeah.
Her dad like wrote to the school and was like, my daughter's being targeted.
It was amazing, bro.
And then
A parent always writes to the school.
Yeah. They tried. Do you remember we had that great night? They tried to
best.
They tried to block my car in. We got into a high speed chase. They tried to block me in. And I went up on the sidewalk and drove around.
It was amazing. And then we started playing that song, the Laker intro song by whatever it is. Like we would do our getaway song. Like, dude, it was so. And then JT there was this other dude that we went to school with. I don't know if I should say his name, but you'd always drive away and you go, my name's blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I'd frame another guy. I'd go, like the dad would be screaming. He's like, who are you? And I'd go, Jeff Cusick.
I'm Jeff Cusick. And we'd just drive away, dude. But dude, that's fun. So huge, bro. And the boys would
the best.
And it was almost like you kind of would have a crush or
you
whatever.
You want to get caught sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what we don't have in our lives anymore as adults is that sense of adventure.
Yeah.
Like that is a real mission. You're on a fucking mission. You feel like you're special forces.
Yeah.
We don't. Nothing is like that anymore.
Yeah.
Even drinking, like I still like going out and partying and drinking and having fun, but none of it's like. There's nothing I haven't like done before. I'm not like, ooh, what is this?
And there's a
I'm
voice
just like,
in the back of your head the whole time. Like when I party now, I'll just be like, but dude, you do got to be in bed by. Like I'm like your flight's at noon.
Yeah.
You got to be in bed by 2.
Yeah.
You got that thing at 6. It's like there's a lot more math.
A lot more math.
Look at that! Look at that glorious.
You guys do the duct tape across the street?
Oh, go taping at night?
No.
Yeah.
And then a guy thinks the greatest.
Oh.
A guy thinks he has a flat tire.
Huge.
Yeah.
Or water balloon cars. Huge.
Oh.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Where'd
Yeah.
you
Don't
tape
recommend.
that?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just my buddy's house. The cars will just come around the corner and it's fun.
So rad.
Me and Gibbs taped some guys, and some fucking thug ass high school kids get on and go, stop the fucking car. They're like, if we find you, we're gonna beat your fucking asses. No, I'm hiding in the bushes. I was like, please God, no.
Dude, the worst thing
running over garbage cans.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Or dude, going reindeer humping on the holidays, so much fun, dude.
Yeah.
And
Pumpkin stealing around. Yeah.
Yeah, just basically being a menace.
Just being a menace.
Being back in Orange County, you see all the kids on their e-bikes, and you can tell like they just kind of terrorize the area, and you're like, I do miss, like, they are the scariest.
Yes.
Like high school kids,
They're horrifying.
They're terrifying.
They're like trained killers. They don't have a frontal cortex.
And
There's nothing to lose, brother.
Yeah. And in Orange County, they have the best attorneys in the world. Whatever they do, they're gonna get off. Don't worry about it. They'll kill you in your sleep, and they'll get off.
There's a kid on my street who, I don't know who he's doing wheelies up and on the street, and whenever I see him, he looks like a tough kid.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I'll be walking the dog. I'll look down. I won't look at him.
You know, he talks about you with his friends. He's like, that guy's a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
That guy.
Dude, he thinks
He thinks he surfs.
You let him alpha you?
all the time.
Yeah, you don't need that
Cream
drama
just
in your
dropped
life.
an incredible story.
Like, dude, you
What
got this,
happened?
dude. Yeah. He and I heard him and his boys talking. They're like, dude, he got the cops called on him. I was like, man, that's sick.
Dude, doorbell ditching, dude, was pretty epic
Ding
too.
dong doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Ring Cam has kind of ruined that. Like, I didn't ring your doorbell. It's like, well, I have you on 3 different cameras.
Yeah.
Dude, this story by Cream Jeans, he's a great guy. He's our #1 chatter. I went duct taping. I got jumped by 5 guys when I tried to TP their sister's house. My friend ran, got in his car, drove away, and left me for dead.
He got beat up by a burger chain.
That's damn. I didn't even get that. That's good.
That's silly.
That's good,
Dude,
Chad, take us home,
yeah,
brother.
bro. Dude. Joey, that's a great pick. Sorry.
Thank you.
You've got an amazing list, dude.
I'm really
This
happy.
was a very auspicious.
You've really crushed.
A lot of people are saying Chappelle Lacey, best debut by anyone on the pod in history. I think you're nipping on his heels, dude.
I'm just, happy to be here.
Okay. The senior streak.
Ooh.
Nice.
Senior streak. Yeah.
Bro, TPing got such a pop.
I know. I get the ooh from Strider.
Wait, what is the senior streak? I don't know if I know.
That's what I think the issue is. I don't think enough
I don't
people
think
have
I-
done
okay,
it.
wait, so the explanation.
Where I went to high school, right the night before you graduate, everyone went
Oh,
streaking.
you went streaking.
We all went streaking.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I went to a boarding school.
Okay.
So this is old people running around naked.
Yeah.
This is just elderly. They're out there. They don't know where they are. They're lost. They have dementia.
Full nude.
Yeah, so I went to
not
boarding
an undie
school
run.
in
Yeah.
Connecticut. So night before graduation, all the seniors, they run out of the dorm. We all streak together. Dudes, chicks. We run around the campus. Yeah, I got called out for having a small dong.
Hey, that happened to me in 7th grade too. JK, some girl with the big bobos. She told everyone had a little dick. It was tough. Monday was hard.
Yeah. But
Jesus.
the streak was fun.
Yeah, I feel like I would be nervous for that. I've never been on display at that level. But then you start
running and you feel so free.
You feel the run is important because you're just standing there.
You own it. In 7th grade, she said that. And then by high school, I would streak a lot. I got suspended for streaking.
Yeah.
And it was my way of saying, I'm getting out in front of this thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to lord it over my head that I got a small dick. I'm going to put that fucking small dick in your face. Now who's in charge? And I think it was
throw that small dick in your face.
And I think through liberating myself, I think my penis actually grew.
It might be a state of mind.
I think it was like a psycho influence kind of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's science behind that.
Do you think in the age of like Ray-Ban meta glasses, the senior streak will continue, or they're just going to be creeps like live streaming?
Damn. Yeah, dude.
We've kind of ruined things.
Now we're out. Everything's surveilled.
Right. Fucking Palantirs out here. Just I mean, seniors having a run.
The senior streak, I saw my crush's tits.
See, I don't know how to handle that.
My little wiener was just.
How long does it go for?
It's probably like 15 minutes.
That's a long streak, dude.
Well, it was around the whole campus.
Damn.
You know what's even scary about the AI predictive kind of surveillance is that it won't just be, you were streaking, now you're in trouble. It'll get so good, it'll know when you're going to streak and stop you before you even get to that moment.
Peter Thiel's just at your door.
And you don't even know it's like precogs and minority reports.
Yeah, we're like developing precogs.
Yeah, it's like you were going to streak in 4 days. You're like, was I? They're like, yeah, your little dick was going to come out.
Your conversations were showing all the signs. Dude, that's scary to think about, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be gnarly, dude. Maybe, but we'll keep the streak alive.
Maybe streaking.
Maybe like senior streak, maybe even throw a prank in there. People do the senior prank. Big ones we missed. I mean, we didn't take prom. We didn't take graduating. We didn't take first day of school.
End of finals.
First day.
End of finals. That's huge. What a great liberating feeling.
Yeah.
I had first day of senior year in particular because that one, you're fucking cool. Here's just a side note. I had an illustrious prom career. I think I did 5 proms.
Whoa.
I did 2. So this is the greatest.
You got to go with chicks from other schools?
No, this is all one school.
Wow.
So my sophomore year, I had basically the greatest week of my life. I was on varsity a little bit as a freshman, but then went back to JV. My sophomore year, I made varsity baseball as a senior, got my braces off, got my driver's license, and got asked to junior prom, which I parlayed into a senior prom. I did a double prom sophomore year right after coming out of the winter of having braces.
Wow.
It's like Vegeta going Super Saiyan.
It was like, I haven't looked back.
Were any of your friends like, hey, you need to chill a little bit here? Like, were you such a burning...
A lot of my friends were, I actually, all my friends to this day from high school are upperclassmen. I think I ascended a little bit.
You still had some people behind.
Yeah, I came home from varsity practice one day and a girl had put goldfish in my sink and wrote on the mirror of all the fish in the sea, "I want you to go to prom with me."
Whoa.
Yeah.
She asked you.
That's adorable.
Asked me. Yeah, both girls
it's not even
asked
Sadie Hawkins.
me.
It's not even winter formal. Whoa.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and then I met the senior at that prom and then she asked me to her prom.
Man, Get the fuck out.
That was the first girl I ever fingered.
Career you had.
It was a good school career.
I'm glad we got you for this one, man.
Yeah.
You were well positioned, well poised.
Yeah.
Dude, and you were fingering too?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Do you ever miss because I have friends like this too who do you ever miss the organization of school? Like, do we ever wish adult life had more ritual built into it? Like, hey, this is the end of the adult year. So-and-so is going to give a speech. We're actually going to hand out yearbooks. It's hard to know what the community would be for that and how you would parcel it out.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, especially in LA, we're just kind of floating around with any demarcation of time or life.
You have parties to look forward to. Now it's like, we have game night. I'm like, no, I want a fucking rager where we're doing Molly. Like, I don't want to play games.
But I think you need to have the other tent poles. Like, it should be like, there should be a dance.
Yeah.
Like LA should host a dance.
It's like weddings now.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like community, we don't have the community.
Yeah.
Communities word. That's why like wealthy people have a country club. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. It's like their friend. Dude, I was in Vegas and this guy was totally blacked out talking to me, just bragging about LeBron party at our clubhouse. I wasn't there, but LeBron, he was at our clubhouse. He really enjoyed our course. Cornering me, I was like, amazing. I saw the guy the next day. I go, hey, how's it going, man? He had no idea. He just walked right past me. But I think like that's his community. Like for what a dork that guy is, doesn't matter. he has a sense of, but people like church because of that, or like whatever subculture you're into.
Yeah, church would provide
you
that.
can build small ones. Like in New York, I live in a building with my wife, 26th floor. On the 18th floor, two of my best friends from high school live.
Really?
And so we can ride the elevator down. On Sunday, football's on, grab a bottle of wine, charcuterie board, hit the elevator. Zzz.
Wow.
And so we kind of have built
That's
a
amazing.
little... Yeah.
Wow.
All the right words.
That sounds good.
Wow.
This is nice.
Yeah,
it is nice.
Being a California guy, how do you like living in New York?
Northern California guy.
That's right. I absolutely love it because I really like living in San Francisco and coming up through that comedy scene. Why I did the special at the Punchline, flawless plug, seamless, professional.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But I really like the city aspect. And so New York is amazing. And I feel like I'm at the center of the universe and it's really cool. I think long term, my wife and I see ourselves back in California. So for us, it's this really cool, unique experience that we get to have for X amount of years, knowing that like when we're building a full community, we'll want to be back.
I remember you saying you see yourself ending up in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm going to have to be in New York or LA for the time being. But if I can get, big enough that I can live wherever I want, I would either go back to Silicon Valley or San Diego.
Yeah.
But I have wanted to, the way a bunch of comics moved to Austin, form a group of renegade comedians to move to San Diego.
I mean, we're all in.
Okay,
right.
Okay, so we just drafted 3.
Let's just make it happen.
Trying to get me to San Diego
Get this
for
thing
years.
to a million listens so we
that's
can
all
go.
we need. We just moved to San Diego. There's 5 clubs there.
There's so many
we could do
clubs,
spots
and
throughout the
they're
week. We'd
great.
enjoy our lives.
ACC's great. I did Mic Drop with you. You're so nice. Let me jump on that. Mic Drop's amazing. Laugh Factory down there. There's tons of good spots.
And then it's like, okay, you got acting shit. You can drive to LA. Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Done.
You can get more spots, arguably.
Yes.
And then we could go to Santana's and get the burritos and whatnot.
California burrito, bro.
Our life would be great. So that I would do the Bay, but I really do see myself as leading a cult of comedians to San Diego at some point. And to get us there, you're gonna have to run up the numbers on that special.
Yeah, let's go. Watch the special. Listen to the podcast. Joey, let's get the judging and then let's
let's
do
judge it.
that
Let's
big
judge
shit.
it. I had a hyper specific one that wouldn't make this draft, but it was specific to me. NCAA football Heisman Watch 2006 spring drills option attack.
And so that's brother. You're speaking directly to me, man.
Yeah. Preaching to the choir.
I mean, is that like Vince Young?
I think Desmond Howard. Oh yeah, it was Vince Young. Yeah. Vince
Desmond Howard was on the cover.
But
I remember that.
Oh yeah, you want, so we would play, you pick randoms for the teams, but you want Vince Young.
Marcus
in general,
Vick at Virginia Tech.
You really just want a black quarterback, I'm going to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that was a big one for me and my friends.
Bro, when I played as Marcus Vick from Virginia Tech and they had Daryl Tapp at defensive end, I was a problem.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah.
And running the option attack was the most satisfying of everything.
It was. And so we to this day, I still have a PS2 hooked up at my house. So every Christmas, my boys come over, we drink a bunch of red wine and we play the same spring drill from 06 on the PS2.
Oh, it's so nice.
So you guys weren't even playing the game. You guys were just doing that once.
We played the drills.
Wow.
And the soundtrack is immaculate.
What was on that one? They got good around that time.
There's Jeff Wears Birkenstocks by NoFX. It's like all these niche punk songs that are just great.
FIFA 2006.
It's a great cover.
Soundtrack.
I
think video games back then were just better.
I think so, but I can't tell if we're just stuck in the past.
It's in a little bit of a lull right now because Call of Duty's like not playing great.
They're too complicated.
The capabilities we have now are never been better, but the games themselves.
We had a good run with Call of Duty, Overwatch, FIFA, but it's a little lully right now.
Yeah.
What up, my dog?
Legend. Oh, yeah, headphones on. You got a Strider here, you got Chad here, and you got our buddy Joey Avery here.
All right.
And we're drafting this. This is Aaron. He's our judge.
What up?
He's the Lord Decider. So we did best school moments. Obviously, there was a little bit of a latitude in what defines school.
Yeah. Well, I assume you mean high school because I see some of this and I'm like...
We went K through 12, but it did concentrate in that area. And there was some misunderstanding around it. We don't like to outline things too much.
Yeah. So do you need me to recap?
Yes.
Okay. We've got first makeout, team wins big game, farting in class, senior streak. Then we've got yearbook day, getting your driver's license, getting bricked in class, TPing the ops. Then we have last day before summer break, meeting your crew for life, crewing up, playing the varsity sport, MILFs in Carpool. And then the last one is first rager / party, first time asking a girl to a dance, high school fist fights, and a teacher who gets it, parentheses, Dead Poet Society. All right.
The silence.
Now, I do have to, okay. So these are best school moments.
Get picky, Aaron. This is what we want you for.
Yes. Well, first, I didn't grow up in Orange County, so I can say for sure I did not experience MILFs in Carpool.
That was a giveaway.
But you grew up in San Diego. Weren't there MILFs in
San Diego?
There's so many MILFs in San Diego.
Not by the beach. Not by the beach.
Yeah, you were a little more inland, right?
You were like in El Cajon?
I mean, I was like 4 miles from the beach, but not on it. So.
Where were you, Imperial Beach?
Like
No MILFs is kind of crazy. No MILFs.
Were you La Costa?
MILFs.
What?
Did you go to La Costa Canyon?
No. I was down by the border. So Imperial Beach is actually correct.
Oh.
Whoa. Maybe there was no MILFs.
Yeah.
But Stacy's mom, you love Jimmy Eat World?
Fuck.
You must have loved Stacy's mom.
That was a great song.
I mean, it's a great song.
That guy died from COVID.
Great, obviously.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, he was like one of the first ones. It was so shitty. To die from something that's not real.
I assume getting bricked means getting a boner in class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
What, did it have boners at your school?
Yeah.
No MILFs, no boners,
No
dude.
MILFs and boners in Imperial
Downstream
Beach.
effect, dog.
Like, look, I'm in
horse and
Imperial
carriage.
Beach. We got no MILFs. We got no boners.
Damn, bro, that sounds like a tough way to come up.
Fuck, dude, were you from Guantanamo Bay?
No, I mean, certainly there were plenty of boners. It was just not a thing I was stoked about, although it felt good.
Although it felt good.
Yeah, conflicted for sure.
Yeah.
It's fucking boner.
And also, farting in class was one of my greater fears. So I don't know that that's best for me in particular.
Bro.
But that being said, I am ready to rule.
Here we go.
And I think my fourth, I don't know how this even is number one, Yearbook Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
That got a big pop. Okay.
Yeah, we were very
shocked.
excited about this list. And
Dude, we were
this
shocked
is
with Shocker
in stark
himself.
contrast to the in-room response. But this is why we like having a distant judge.
And you should know, Aaron is very
this is what
unpredictable.
Blind does.
Yeah, I can tell.
So yeah, getting your driver's license big. I think that could have gone number one if I was being picky like that. But yeah, I think Yearbook Day. I don't think that was a huge day for us. Our yearbook sucks.
Just a clarifying question. Were you cool?
Fuck, dude.
I was one of 6 white guys, and I think I was the coolest, though still not cool.
That's huge, though, dude.
That's big.
That's a
That's
sick
big.
way to frame it, and that's an awesome that you pulled that off.
That's huge. That is cool.
I mean, yeah. Then for my next one,
It was a very white bread draft, Aaron. Yeah. This was like the WB in here.
Like,
I know you're on a phone call. We're all white dudes.
I'm half, bro.
okay, well,
Good call. Good call. Fuck.
It's an NHL draft.
I mean, so my third, I
Connor
love
McLaughlin.
the number one. I think it is a number one. It should have been number one overall. First makeout is amazing, but the whole senior streak thing, I will never understand. It's just never male nudity and group male nudity.
Awesome.
Aaron, you should have gone to our perineum sunning event.
Yeah, you would have liked it,
loved
dude. It was really fun. It was really positive. Black's Beach, too, San Diego.
Yeah, I don't think you've dropped dong properly, and I think you should do it with us.
Yep.
Probably not. I mean, it could be because I'm a grower, not a shower.
I'd like to see that for myself.
I I've got a small
Don't make me
penis.
come over there and pull down your pants, Aaron. I'll do it.
Aaron, here's the thing. We're going to come to your softball game naked.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pants you.
And we're going to make you pull your dick out, dude. I'm picturing the whole thing right now, and I'm having a great time.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's coming, brother.
Softball, more like soft hog. Pull that puppy out limp.
So yeah, first make out, amazing. Certainly, team wins big game, great. I didn't have a lot of those, but great. Farting in class again, not a fan.
But when someone else does,
So Chad was saying it's the best when someone else farts and you hear it. And you do you remember that laugh where you try not to laugh and you go?
Certainly, yeah. Getting a giggle from class
He
kids
said
on the-
certainly, dude.
Yeah.
Certainly was not the energy.
Damn.
We've been getting pretty like we're in high school right
feel
now.
like Aaron is our
we've been in high
principal,
school
dude.
brain for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Aaron's a principal. He's telling us we've all been misbehaving.
Yeah. Aaron, sorry for being hard on you right now, but this is personal.
Yeah, we've gone total. We're ready to pay.
You're a beast. You're making good calls.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing so far is perfect, actually.
And then for my second place, I think I loved playing a varsity sport. I think it's in the right spot there. Meeting your crew for life, if you're lucky enough to do it. I unfortunately did not. I don't talk to anybody I went to high school with, including my 4 closest buddies. One of them's married to my ex. Whole other story.
We've talked about that. He's gone.
That's fucked up.
Persona non grats.
Yeah, but I think last class before summer break is awesome. Milton Carpool, I said I didn't experience, but I think this is a good second place. So my number one, first rager, first party, first time asking a girl to dance, high school fist fights, which always happened the day I was absent, but whatever. Maybe I'm a peacemaker. And the teacher who gets it for me was Mr. Olmstead. He's my video teacher. Look what I'm doing today.
Nice.
Yeah, amen, brother.
That was the best part of high school for me, was having an adult male figure who knew what was up. So that is my winner. Who drafted that?
That was me, dude.
Nice. JT got the dub, Joey.
I thought you would know it was me by a mile too, just from the movie ref at the end of the fights. But yeah, dude, psych. Thank you, Aaron. I did not think I was gonna take this one, so I'm very competitive. You know, today I was less competitive, and I got the dub. Wow. So maybe that's a good lesson to me to the peaceful, chill way is the way.
If I would have gone hot teacher instead of MILFs and Carpool, would that have done something for you?
That could have won it. You had a great list.
What do you think?
I never had personal experience with it, unfortunately.
With a hot teacher?
It was never going to happen to you.
Mr. Olmstead wasn't jacked?
No.
Dude, I remember one time in 4th grade, I had a hot teacher.
Yeah.
She was like talking to me. She had her hands on her knees. Saw her bra under her shirt.
Oh, I had on my list being pretty sure the hot teacher wants to smash. And I think that pretty sure is very important because fully sure is a problem.
Yeah.
But pretty sure is right there. And I had that with our hot teacher. But there was real rumors that she actually did fuck a couple students.
Whoa. That's how they get every student.
And it does happen.
Yeah, it does.
It seems like
sadly.
It seems like almost every school has a situation where a teacher gets with a student at some point.
And always like the Daily Mail will like get a photo of the teacher and like all the comments will be like, I would have fucked her.
Oh yeah, the savagery.
We had a teacher who I do think got in trouble for that. And a couple years after high school, I was at a bar and I was with some girls from high school, like girls who were now 21, but who had gone to high school together. And he came up and he threw his arms around all of us and he said, I'm not your teacher anymore.
Oh, no.
And dude, the faces we all made, it was like he literally pooped in our mouths. We were like,
oh yeah. God, that's horrible.
Get away from us.
Well, Aaron, thank you, brother. What would have been your number one? Would have been teacher who gets it?
No, I think you got a great list. I think that's a great order.
All right. Hell yeah.
For me, teacher who gets it is seals it for me that this is.
Okay. Copy. Well, Aaron, thank you, brother. We love you. You crushed it.
Thanks, Aaron.
Can't wait to pants you, dog.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
We're going to see that dick, dude.
That big one. Sorry.
We're going to get you and Joe at the same time. We're literally going to go over to ATC with like ski masks on and pepper spray, and we're going to fucking pin you guys and pull your cocks out.
Yeah. And dude, for your birthday, I'm taking you to Fashion Island in Orange County to just go MILF hunting, dude.
Dude, I went to R&D last night.
Oh,
did you really?
Food.
Oh,
yeah.
bro.
I asked them about your mom.
Yeah. Did they know her?
I was like, this guy's like, he's like, I'm not really in that section.
And she's more of lunchtime.
Yeah, I was like, I told him, I was like, she's a lady who lunches.
Yes. I love that, dude.
All right. Well, gracias, Aaron.
Strider the MILF Hunter.
Great series. Great program.
Yeah. Thanks,
Pickups
Aaron.
changed my life on that. Remember when porn used to do that? They don't do that in porn anymore. Porn used to have let's drive out into the world, meet the girl, and seduce her back to the place. They don't do that. I missed that part of it.
The first porn I watched was called We Live Together, and it was a bunch of chicks, and they would just go out into the street and meet other chicks, and then like a bunch of chicks would just have sex.
Awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was sweet.
That's so fucking hetero, dude. I love that, dude.
It was great.
Just no dicks.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, you like lesbian porn. That's cool.
Well, I was a young man. I've progressed. This is like the first stuff that I found. I was like, I was probably in like 4th, 5th grade.
Right.
It's early.
That's a good pick. Is first time watching porn.
Yes, Hunter Petrosian's house, like 6 of us. It was awesome.
So I thought that was going to come out because you alluded to it, and it's funny because there is the group porn watch moment. And when I do, this is an odd aside, but when I sing karaoke, if I'm feeling spicy, I will do Iris, and there's about a 2-minute musical break. And so I usually just go on a rant about the first time that you watch porn together with the boys.
That's hilarious,
and how everyone knows not to whip their dong out except for one guy. And then that guy kind of drifts from you.
Yes.
And then you don't know where he is now.
And you got to build your little forts. You know, everyone's got their little masturbation.
Yeah.
No, the reason I brought up the porn, when I used to throw high school ragers, I threw a huge one, like Project X style, and I put porn on all the TVs, which was intense.
Wait, at the time, do you have like DVDs, videotapes? What were you doing?
My parents had a robust collection, and I jimmied open their like little thingy, and I pulled them out and put them on all the TVs.
And were you playing?
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Did they have VHS or DVD?
Both. It was like the most organized thing in the house. It was wild.
I ruined a Christmas party too recently with this plan. Me and the T3 boys, we were like flipping through channels at a Christmas party, and the girl's very classy, and she was throwing like a really nice Christmas party, and there was just like porn like on the DirecTV. So we just put it on, and like we thought it was so funny. And the more we're in our 30s at this point, the more the girls were like kind of getting mad at it, the funnier we thought it was.
Yeah.
And we weren't supposed to do that, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
but that's that mischief we're saying is missing. You got to do that stuff. Yeah. All right, that was fun, guys. Joey, guys, check out his special.
Yep, check out the special, Joey Avery live in San Francisco. And also check me out on the road. I have a shitload of tour dates up, joeyavery.com. They're all on my website, as is the special.
Genuinely an awesome comedian, guys. An awesome guy. Go watch him.
Very hilarious. And a full new hour.
Yeah, full new hour. So if you watch the special and come to any of these dates, I got a full new hour, so there will be no repeats.
I like Dallas Comedy Club. That one's good.
Oh, yeah, Dallas Comedy Club.
And you're doing Naples. Have you been to Naples before?
I have not actually been to Naples.
I want to go to Naples.
I'm excited to go.
It looks fun.
Yeah, we haven't done that one. Hey, when you're in Dania, get arepas from Doggies.
Oh,
Done.
dude, they're
Incredible.
I will do that.
There's also MILFs in Dania.
Yeah, I believe that.
And
Yeah,
Dallas.
let's rank these by MILF cities, because I think Dallas might be a sneaky MILF city. San Francisco,
Chicago,
now
San
Brea.
Fran, Sacramento.
How's that New Mexico
Right.
Comedy Club?
I've never been. I have no idea.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, I think
I'd
it's
like to go out there. We've never done that market.
Yeah, I think it's in a.
Are you doing Riot Fest?
Oh, Bernalillo?
No,
I don't know where
I'm not.
Bernalillo is.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently it's called Bernalillo, and it's like it's in a casino. That one could be good or bad. Let's be honest.
Casino could be tough.
Yeah, but
you're a fighter.
I'm a
Mexico's
fighter.
awesome.
New Mexico.
The land of
Might
enchantment.
go kidnap a newscaster's mom.
Oh, I've driven by there.
Guys, go see the special. And then if you watch the special and you listen to this pod, we get enough numbers, we'll start the San Diego Exodus.
That's right.
That'd be huge, dude.
That's the movement we're trying to kick off. So watch it,
Fighter
guys.
Town, USA.